Here I have the Thermalright Phantom Spirit 120 EVO. It's an all black dual tower CPU cooler. It has two fans, dual fans as you can see. This puppy is a new generation, Gen 4 as it say over there. CPU dual tower by Thermalright. It's one of their newest CPU coolers that I've seen that came out. So I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't seen anyone posting a video about this product on YouTube, so I thought, hey, maybe I should just check it out and make a video about it. And I'm also going to be installing it on my main computer, my rack-mounted Intel computer, this one right here. And this is just my server, so it doesn't get any changes, it's just that. Currently I have the Thermalright Peerless Assassin 120 Black inside, so it's a pretty similar cooler. This has 7 heat pipes, and the Thermalright Peerless Assassin 120 Black has 6 heat pipes, so it will be a little bit of improvement. The fans are better than the C12C that you have in there, so should see like an improvement, like maybe by 1 degree or 2 or 3, I don't know, we'll see. I'll get some baseline on it. So without further ado, I'm just gonna unbox this and we'll take a closer look. So opening this up, I was greeted by this part of cardboard on it, covered it, and as we can see, we have the fans over here. Let me just pull them out. That's one fan that came with it. You get like the manual, the Phantom Spirit 120 EVO. This is like something in Chinese, maybe the warranty card. This is the tools, and funnily enough, I'm not going to use anything in this accessory box apart from the fan splitter for the fans and maybe the thermal paste, because the mounting kit that I have is the LJ170, because I'm using an LJ170, and I have the LJ170 SS2, I think it's called. I'm not sure. So it's already in there. I don't want to take out the motherboard, and I've been told that this would work with this new cooler as well. So I'm just gonna go for a quick swap of things. So I'm not gonna use any installation, even though it does come with the LJ170 already built into the back plate that they have, but I'm not gonna use it. As I said, I'm not gonna use any of that, so that's cool. Let's see. And we have the, oh okay, that's the cooler. I couldn't distinguish between the cooler and the fans. And here we have the dual tower, the Phantom Spirit EVO, and over here we have the 2 fans. Alright, now let me just take everything out of the plastic coverings, because I need my 2 hands for this, so hold on. So right here I have everything out, in a presentable fashion. So we have the fans. These are the Thermalright TLK12. These remind me of the Thermalright C something Pro. I don't remember, but the same fans that you usually get on the Frost Commander, but only in the 140 size. But these are renewed. They have a different frame to them and everything, and these are rubber here. They feel pretty good. So this should be like really high quality. Like the motor looks pretty good and everything. So yeah, you also get like those fans. You can buy them separately. So basically, they have an ARGB connector, a female and a male. The male is covered with this plastic covering to protect the pins and everything. I'm not gonna use, guess what, I'm not gonna use any RGB, so these are irrelevant for me. I might as well just hold on, let me put that back. Can't do that with one hand, I guess. So yeah, these are like irrelevant for me. I could just cut them off, and yeah, because I'm not using any RGB on my system, because basically you don't have a new window on it, and it's just sitting in the server rack mount over there, the server rack. so you don't get to see any RGB. I could put like 3 RGB fans in the front, maybe they would be visible, but I don't really want any RGB anymore, so I don't care. Yeah, so basically that's the dual tower, the Phantom Spirit EVO 120 EVO, and boy does it look sick. It looks so beautiful. It has a dual tower, the fins looks absolutely gorgeous, and that's the die. That's where the die, yeah, that's where the cooler would press against the die, which is cool. It has a sticker warning, please peel off label before using it. Yeah. Okay, so you have like this cover for the fin, like the fin stacks over there, and it says Thermalright on each side, which is cool. And yeah, basically that's pretty much it. Let's go over what we get inside the content box. Let's see when we get that out. Okay, so let's see what we're getting. Let's just get it out, making it presentable. Okay, so this is the back plate, which I'm not going to use. All the other things. So I will use the hooks and I will use the adapter, the splitter, sorry. So you get like the fan hooks over here. No reason to get them out for the fans. So that's how you mount them to the heatsink. And basically you get these arms for Intel. You put those on the back plate over here. And you get an AM4 over here as well. These are AM4, I remember. It's just like the Peerless Assassin. These are the AM4 and the straight ones are for Intel. And you get the TF7 thermal paste. Just your regular thermal paste by Thermalright. And this is the splitter that you're getting, which is pretty useful to connect both of the fans. I think they should just like make the splitter on the fans, to be honest with you. In the regular, like the regular C12C fans that you usually get, they should do that. Like really, it's better than those splitters. These to secure the, okay, there you go. These are for Intel. So these to secure these, obviously. That's how you secure the arms with these nuts. Yeah, these thumb nuts, I guess that's how you call them. These are for the 1150X. 11.5X and the 120, and these are for the 170, and it's different on the AM4 part. These are for AM4 and AM5. It's the same mounting methods, and these are for Intel, I guess. That's how you mount them. So yeah, I'm not gonna use any of that. I'm not gonna use this as well. These are all spare parts that are gonna be sitting here because, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be using the LGA 170 SS2 mounting kit. It's already mounted on the Peerless Assassin. I didn't use the Peerless Assassin mounting accessories as well. It's all sitting in a different box. That cooler will go somewhere else, so it will go to the some in the other machine's box. So yeah. So the mounting kit will stay on my computer. And yeah, basically that's all there is to say right now. I will show a video, I will continue this video once I install this cooler on my computer, inside my computer, on my CPU. And yeah, I will show that. So the video is not over yet, so stay tuned for that part. And I'll pick it back up once I have it installed. So I got the Thermalright Phantom Spirit EVO 120 EVO installed. Yeah, it's a bit noisy. The fans they can get a little noisy. I put like a curve on my BIOS thingy over there, like for the fans, but it doesn't seem to work. I don't know if it's coming from this fan or maybe the big one that I installed over here. No, it doesn't come from the big one. The 140 doesn't come from it. But regardless, it's fine. It's running super cool. My CPU is standing on 1918 Celsius on idle. I didn't check some other thing, some other tool for it. Let's try something else. Let's see what I have here. IDA 64. Let's see if we have something in here that could stress the CPU, like maybe Prime 95, I don't know. I'll try to run something. But regardless, it's running pretty smooth. The installation wasn't too hard. It was pretty snappy. I mean, using my case, it wasn't that easy, but it wasn't so hard. So it's fine. Yeah, let's see. I'll just run Prime 95 for like 5 minutes just to see. Yeah, it's kind of like oh, it's testing? What's going on? Oh yeah, it's testing, okay. Yeah, so it's doing 100% CPU right now. It's getting to 51, 50 Celsius, the package anyway, 52. I'll run it for a few minutes. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, I'll pick it back up once I had enough of this test, and we'll see. Okay, so I've done the test off camera. It reached like about 53 degrees. It stood on 53 degrees for about 5 to 7 minutes. I didn't have time to continue the test. I have some other things to do. It's good enough for me. It's not gonna do more harm than good in that. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna go above that. So that's a pretty strong temperatures. That's pretty good. Like with this chip, like the 1200 900K, the 12900K, it's yeah, it's pretty strong CPU. So this cooler is handle it like a charm. Like it handles it pretty good. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. The noise isn't that good. I mean, but I'm used to this kind of noise. So I mean, my server is gonna sit over there, so I'm not gonna hear much of it anyway. And I'm pretty used to this kind of noise. I'm used to like far worse than that, so that's okay with me. But yeah, pretty much it's done. Like the installation wasn't too hard. It was like alright, and it kind of looks shitty because of my memory. I'm using the Corsair Dominator RGB Pro, no RGB, and I turned it off. The only RGB that stays on, I'm not going to download the Armory crate for it, is the GPU. I don't know, it refused to shut off. And yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, but I don't care. I'm just going to cover it up. But yeah, no RGB for me. I don't care for RGB. And I managed to snag the Thermalright 80 by 15 millimeter, like those thin fans, behind the GPU over there. That way it could exhaust some hot air from the GPU, so that's cool. And I managed to put in the 14 millimeter case fan by Thermalright as well. So that's another thing swapped. There was a 120 TL-C12 in there. So yeah, yeah. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this installation. It works great, and yeah, that's pretty much it about this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.